うだら、うだらはどこにいる？ここに。うだら、行け。行ってジャガーマンを倒すんだ。ほっ。おりゃー。
In 1966, P Productions found tremendous success with their adaptation of Ambassador Magma. This tokusatsu series, which was based on Osamu Tezuka's manga, was the first full-color tokusatsu TV show produced in Japan, beating Ultraman to the airwaves by a week. The show was so popular and well received that it was eventually adapted for international markets, including the US, where it aired under the title The Space Giants.
The Space Giants. Goldar, a 50-foot robot, and his electronic space family are created to defend our world.
Seeking to repeat this success, in 1967, P Productions set out to create an original title for their next live-action TV series. This effort resulted in a 12-minute pilot that leveraged cast members from Ambassador Magma. It would also result in a short-run manga series in Adventure King magazine. The name of their new original tokusatsu TV hero series? Jaguar Man. Jaguar Man's story would have leveraged the familiar setup of a lone hero fighting against invaders from another world. In this case, the Mantle Empire has declared war on humanity, and it's beginning to mobilize its forces. As part of the first phase of their attack, they triggered the underground magma layer below Japan's surface to spark a series of earthquakes. This leads to the activation of several civilian authorities to investigate the cause of the tremors, including Professor Fujinami, who has developed a special magma detector that could uncover the source of the earthquakes. However, at the same time that Professor Fujinami is preparing to investigate this phenomenon, an unexpected ally will appear from planet Babylonia. They have become aware of Mantle Empire's plans and have sent their ultimate champion, Jaguar Man, to put a stop to them. Upon his arrival on Earth, Jaguar Man gives his golden rings to two young people he meets, Haruto and Shizuru, Professor Fujinami's daughter. Jaguar Man's rings will allow them to stay connected with him and serve as handy devices that could help them in a wide range of situations. When in trouble, they will be able to use the Jaguar rings to summon Jaguar Man. Shortly after this exchange, the Mantle Empire makes its move and triggers a massive earthquake. In response, Jaguar Man summons Haruto and Shizuru to a secret location where they end up meeting with Mr. Galactic of the Galactic Investigations Bureau. Mr. Galactic, Jaguar Man's secret identity, takes everyone to Mount Fuji in an effort to protect Professor Fujinami from Mantle. However, the Mantle people activate the giant underground monster Zeron to attack the bullet train that the professor is traveling in. This forces Jaguar Man to spring into action to protect everyone in the bullet train and defeat Zeron. And with his first victory over the giant creature, the story of Jaguar Man and the potential for even more stories of his battles against the Mantle people come to a close. This 12-minute video, along with the manga series in Adventure King magazine, would be used to pitch a Jaguar Man TV series to Fuji TV executives. However, this first pass at the project was rejected, and the Fuji TV team asked P Productions to iterate on the idea and make the lead character more beast-like and less stiff than was presented to them. This would lead to a reworking of the concept into a new pitch, Leopard Man, but that's a pilot we'll examine more closely in a separate video. While it didn't get the green light to go into production, Jaguar Band would go on to play a very influential role in P Productions' history and the tokusatsu genre as a whole. For P Productions, this pilot sparked concepts and special effects work that would become foundational to some of the company's best known and most popular works, Spectreman and its trilogy of Feline Beast hero theme series, Kaiketsu Liomaru, Fun Liomaru, and Tetsujin Tiger 7. Jaguar Man's origins as a champion from another planet, his golden mask, his ability to go from human size to giant form after requesting assistance from planet Babylonia. These are all elements that will go on to become part of Spectreman's DNA. Even the first monster that Jaguar Man fights, Zeron, would go on to become one of Spectreman's enemies in the form of Zeron and Magmasaurus. P Productions even repurposed footage from Zeron's appearance in Jaguar Man's pilot in episode 3 of Spectreman. The cat hero theme of this pilot would go on to evolve into a new project, Leopard Man, which, like Jaguar Man, did not end up being produced as a full TV series. However, Jaguar Man and Leopard Man's concepts would end up being reworked into a show that would not only go on to be produced, but become tremendously popular, 1972's Kaiketsu Liomaru. With a 54-episode run, this show was one of P Productions' most successful productions, and to this day a well-regarded series. As a standalone pilot though, Jaguar Man succeeds in delivering some compelling ideas that would have been interesting to flesh out as part of a longer form TV series, from who the Mantle People are, to what Planet Babylonia's interest is in protecting Earth from the Mantle People. Why is Jaguar Man their arch nemesis? What is the deal with the Galactic Investigations Bureau? Some of these concepts were likely more elaborated on in the manga serialization, but I'm sure a TV version of these elements would have diverted from that material. With a 12-minute runtime, this pilot makes for a short but fun insight into what could have been an entertaining tokusatsu hero series. It also offers interesting insights into how these concepts can evolve and lead into new ideas that eventually become international pop culture phenomenons.